All right, ruling sevens. So if you are unsure of your ruling number, then I'm going to invite you to check the link in the bio for a free numerology mini reading where you will get your ruling number and a short synopsis of some of the personality traits that come with being a ruling 7, 6, 11. All right. And what I'm doing is I am shuffling the cards to pull out what is the karmic theme that is rising up for the ruling sevens to be in service to your expansion and growth so that you may break through this week. Awesome. Okay. Oh. Huh. When you take a look at your life, are you attached to I'm feeling like a closing. So are you attached to a lot of the physical things in your experience? Are you attached to the way things look, the way your house is? Are you attached to the money in your bank? Are you attached to the way that the business should be? Are you always stuck in this is how I'm supposed to do things. This is how I'm supposed to be successful. I need to do this funnel. I need to ensure that I'm on social media every single day. I need to, there's a lot of holding on and attachment to the way of doing things in order to have things the way that they are. And at the same time, a holding on to the way that things are in order to ensure that you can I'm feeling it as my success is here. This is how I want it. And yet at the same time, all of the things that you are experiencing in your physical life, or many of the things that you are experiencing in your physical life, is tied to your value. And so when you look at your bank account, for instance, if it's below a certain number, then you think that you are less than. And if it's above a certain number, then you feel great and you feel valuable. If you have a number of clients in your calendar, then you think, oh, I am of service. But if you don't, then you don't think you are of service. And so there's an opportunity here to really shift in your own way of thinking that you are in service to you first and then others. And so in service to your body, in service to what you want to experience in life, in service to your business. And then others come and they begin to meet you in service. And they either come back and be with you in service to be with your business, to travel with you so that both of you may learn together. There's this beautiful opportunity to kind of shift your own perspective by looking at, where do I hold my value? Is my value outside of me? Because your action is to really assess that and to invite in the frequency of wealth and value within your own body. What does it feel like to be wealthy? Can I allow myself to be wealthy? Can I feel the frequency of wealth move through my body? My value is not misplaced. My value has always been here. I was born with it. It's inherent. And anything that I do, say, act, look like is not attributed to my value. My value comes from inside out. And so in that navigating, there's going to be a bit of a release of things, perhaps people, dynamic in relationships, the ways you do things on social media. You'll get to see the places where you might be really working hard to hold on to the things that you have because you feel that that's the way it should be. And in that loosening, by coming into, I'm going to feel the value here within myself. I'm just going to play with that. I'm going to experiment with that. I'm going to allow that to inspire me into my action. I'm going to decide that I'm valuable. I am valuable. I am worthy. I am enough. I am valuable. I am worthy, and I am enough. And as other things start to shift in their dynamics around you as feedback, you'll come into better clarity of what you want to experience, where you want to focus. Because right now, how I'm feeling it is there's a lot of, it feels like waves crashing in. There's a lot of life happening to you. And the life that's happening to you is causing you to choose. And this shakeup is going to bring you from the inside out so that you can have this inner experience of peace and value and love so that you can navigate and decide, this is what I want to experience in life. I don't have to give my authority away to what's outside of me. I can be the chooser. So let me know how that resonates for you. 7. Oh my gosh, what an amazing reading. And if you haven't taken a look at the weekly forecast for August 14th, I'm going to invite you to go back and check out the video. It's a separate post. And if you are a reader and are curious, we have a playing card certification at the end of August, where you can begin to learn the numbers. You can not begin, you will learn the numbers, you will learn spreads so that you can begin to pull cards for yourself and for others. It's a 6-week journey. That's a lot of fun. And so there will be a bunch of us in there playing, and we would love to see you there. Link is in bio. And if you want to deepen your own, if you want to understand more about your own journey, then I invite you to connect with me for a reading. Link is in the bio. Everything's in the bio. All right. Wishing you the most amazing week. Please let me know how this resonates for you. So much love. Chat with you soon. All right. Ruling 8s. Now, if you are unsure about your ruling number, then I'm going to invite you to check out my bio for a link for a free mini reading. And this will give you your ruling number and a short synopsis of some of the personality aspects that are attributed to that ruling number. And right now I am pulling cards for the ruling 8s of the karmic theme that is rising up in service for your expansion and growth to break through as we move through this week. All right. So it's interesting. I'm feeling a lot of sticky in these cards. Let's see. All right, ruling 8s. I know I have a couple of you in my life, so let's see. Okay. Oh. All right. 2 of hearts. Ah, love. So when you're looking at your life, many of the people that are coming into your world are helping to mirror your love, the love that you experience within yourself, but also the how you navigate love with others. And so this is an energy that is helping you to break the karmic loop of where you negotiate yourself, aspects of yourself, get parts of yourself away where you may play the rescuer or the healer. And there's nothing wrong with playing these aspects, but where you're doing that in order to receive someone else's love. And so there's an opportunity here to see these things. And as you come to seeing these things, I'm navigating people in my life who are showing me where I may not be loving myself. I get to decide that I am going to be the fullest expression of me. And so this is a beautiful energy where you get to notice these things. Now, another thing that I'm feeling into is there's also this energy of service, right? When I am in service to others. And so it really does feel like those that are in the healing industry, whether that's a doctor or whether that's a mentor, a guide, a teacher, where you are in service with others, but where you are doing that from an energy of you're not full. Right. And so you are putting others first before you rather than topping yourself up with love and moving from a space that is full. Right. And so noticing those places, because your action this month or this week is to really, I'm just feeling it. Feeling the flow of value itself, feeling the flow of service. When I am in service to me first, when I am in service to my body, meaning that I'm so attuned to my body that I feel And I know that when I go and I eat a meal, that as I'm eating this meal, I am in service to this physical body. I am in service and I am in nurturance of this body. That as I love my body through being in service to my body is now in service to me. And as I continue to play this cycle of service and nurturing, this can now move out into others and how I am with others. I am in service to others. I'm in love with me, in service to others. And I move out into the world to receive the blessings, to receive the opportunities, to be the opportunity of being in service with others as I see the outside world is now in service to me. And so as I'm feeling it, as you're navigating these patterns, you can shift your own perspective of, as I see that I'm giving away myself in order to be loved by this person, I can now see the blessing in this person is in service to me, so that I can see that, so that I can see this pattern and I can shift through it, so that I can come into the blessing of it. I can come into the loving and the gratitude of it, so that I can begin to experience feedback from the world of this one shift. And so in doing this, your physical experience will begin to shift by the end of the week, so that you begin to see your value and the service highlighted back to you. It's a karmic influence. And so this love will be reflected in your physical experience with others. And I absolutely love that, because even as I'm feeling this connected to money, connected to wealth. So it's interesting, like if you are looking at your own business and you have clients that don't pay you, like there's an opportunity to shift this dynamic so that you are not just giving, and you can begin to receive the payment. And so I'd be very curious, ruling eights, to how this resonates for you, how this resonates in your own business. It's almost like, even if it were a neighbor that constantly comes and borrows your lawnmower, or comes and gets a cup of sugar, and you're always giving, like the opportunity to begin to receive from the world itself is open for you. And so let me know how this resonates. If you haven't taken a look at the numerology forecast for the week of August 14th, then I invite you to take this reading and watch it through that lens to see how the numerology is playing with you in support for you. And if you love the playing cards, then we have a playing card certification that is beginning at the end of the month. It is a 6-week journey where you learn how to channel and understand the numbers, where you learn how to read different oh my goodness, I want to say blueprints, different readings, so that you can do readings for yourself and others. And so if you are a healer or a teacher or a mentor and have a business, this is a beautiful way to bring in more information that can help to support your clients and yourself. So all of the links are in my bio. I look forward to seeing you there and to hearing how this resonates for you. I'll be curious. All right. So much love. Have an amazing week. Bye for now. All right, ruling nines. Now, if you are not sure about your ruling number, then I'm going to invite you to check the link in my bio for a free mini reading. This will tell you your ruling number and a short synopsis of the personality aspects that are attributed to this ruling number. All right. And what we're pulling for is we are pulling for the karmic themes that are rising up for ruling number 9 in service to your expansion, growth, evolution. And so let's see what comes up. Okay. So as I'm feeling into you, ruling number 9, and if you know that you're ruling number 9 and you've been playing with this energy, then you know that things are always changing around you, and you're probably attuned to that. And this card is telling me that things around you are changing, and as they change, it's an opportunity for you to choose. But it's a place for you to choose from your whole self. And as I'm feeling into you, many of you have been on this energetic or this spiritual journey. And in this spiritual journey, you have been changing, you have been growing. Many of you might be waking up and you're like, yeah, I'm completely different. And in that, things are still changing for you, but it's an invitation for you to pull back and reassess, what do I want? What do I want to experience? What do I want in my business, in my life, in my love, with my money? What do I want to experience? Because things are changing. And on the other side of that, it's noticing where you might be holding on and you're waiting for life to choose for you instead. This is an opportunity for you to voice your own authority. I choose this, and be willing to move yourself so that you can begin to receive the blessing. Excuse me. So as I'm feeling this, some of you may be experiencing a fear of deciding. And as I'm feeling, part of the pattern is I'm afraid to decide, because if I don't decide it and I don't get it, then that's okay. I haven't lost out on anything. I haven't not achieved. I haven't failed. Well, this is telling me that you want to allow yourself to receive the blessings that are available for you. But when you can decide and focus, when you can move with the changes, see what's happening around you, decide what you want, you actually get to see the blessings, the opportunities, the physical experiences with places, things, money start to come into your experience. It almost feels like some of you are shy manifestors. I don't want to really dabble in that. I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to get hurt. And this energy is saying, no, you've done the work. Go get it, because it's right there. And so as you open yourself up to receive, as you start to open yourself up to seeing that you're not doing this alone, because in this, it feels like, because you're coming from this aspect of I am whole, you start to receive things where you can now even sift and sort even more. And so the result of this is getting better clarification of what you actually want. So if there are all of these opportunities, if there's all of these pathways that are available for you, once you actually see them, you can decide which part of this journey you want to play with. None of them are wrong. That's the thing. Everything is going to lead you to the same place, you. And so in all of this, by the end of the week, if you move through this energy and break through this karmic pattern, you'll start to better receive clarity to where you want to focus, to what you want to experience, more deeply in love with your life and those around you. So I love this for you. I'll be curious to hear how this resonates for you. If you haven't watched the weekly numerology forecast for August 14th, I invite you to take this reading, your reading, into that video and just watch it through that lens to see how the collective energy is influencing and supporting your expansion. All right. Also, if you love the playing cards, then we have a playing card certification at the end of the month. It is a 6-week journey where you learn how to interpret the cards, begin channeling the frequencies, the numbers, the Egyptian numerology, and you learn different readings so that you can begin to do readings for yourself and for others. And so if you love this and if you are curious, please, I'd love to see you there. It's a lot of fun. It's 6 weeks. It's an hour a week. You will love it. All right. Let me know how this resonates, and I will chat with you soon. So much love. Have a great week. See you in the spaces. Bye for now. All right, ruling tens. Now, if you're here and you're not sure about your ruling number, I'm going to invite you to check the link in my bio to get a free mini reading. There you can get your ruling number and a short synopsis of the personality aspects that come with your ruling number and the journey that you have here now. So, the cards that I'm pulling are for the ruling tens. And what are the karmic themes? What karmic theme is rising up to be in service for you, the ruling 10, so that you may break through this karmic loop, this karmic pattern? So let's see what rises up. I'll be curious. Okay. Huh. All right, so as I'm feeling into the ruling 10, you guys always have an awareness, a thought, an idea. You love to speak, you love to teach, you love to take action. But one of the things that you don't necessarily do is let that come into fruition. The Ace of Clubs is saying, hey, what do you want? Where do you want to focus? What do you want to experience? What do you love? What do you love in your life that you are loving enough to move it forward into your own experience? Yeah. And so as you feel that, as I'm feeling you really intense, it feels like there's all of these opportunities that are out here. Oh, I want to go play tennis, and I want to go play racquetball, and I want to go and I want to skate, and I want to dance, and I want to play my video games, and I want to go play cards, and I want to go do this, and I want to do this, and I want to do this, and I want to do this, and just full of ideas and inspirations. And all of them are up here. You're not bringing them into the body so that you can bring them into your experience. And so will you commit to yourself? Will you commit to yourself to allow for yourself to play in the experience? Will you bring that into your life? Will you allow yourself to see yourself in this experience mirrored back to you through others, in community, in connection with people? It kind of feels like some of you tens are the lone riders. And so even when you are playing, we'll say team sports or with your family, you guys are on the outskirts of the experience rather than getting right in there. I feel this aloofness. And so you're being invited to bring one focus into your life to embody that experience so that you can live it. And you live it by living through your body in the experience of it, full, head on, heart on, right there in it, in your life. And so this is a beautiful opportunity for growth. It's a beautiful opportunity for deepening your understanding, because the tens usually come in with this inherent wisdom. And so coming into experience or coming into knowing that life is experienced through this body, that you are a spirit that is here for a time, experiencing life in the fullness through this body. And so what I love is the result is the Eight of Hearts. It's the blessing of it. You experience the fullness of it, the fullness of life, the fullness of connection, the acceleration and the momentum of life itself, and what it would be like to be fully connected to one, yourself, to the body, to the divine, to all, and be with others. And so this is a beautiful energy for you. I am excited to see how this resonates for you. If you haven't watched the weekly numerology video, then I invite you to take this reading as a lens to watch what's happening in the collective numerologically and see how this is further supporting you. Now, if you love these kinds of pulls, then I'm going to invite you to join us for the playing card certification that we have at the end of August. This is a 6-week journey where you learn how to interpret the cards, the numbers, you begin channeling the frequencies, you learn new playing card formats so that you can do readings for yourself and others. And if you guys have been following us numerologists for some time, you know that you just can't make this shit up. The information that you receive is so vast, so clear, so fun that you just can't help but want to learn it. So I look forward to seeing you guys there, and let me know how your week goes. Lots of love. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the spaces. Bye for now. All right, ruling 11s. Now, if you're not sure about your ruling number, I'm going to invite you to check my bio for a link to a free mini reading. This will tell you your ruling number and a short synopsis of the personality aspects that come with that ruling number, which is fun. So, and you're here, right? And the cards that I'm pulling today are to see. So I'm pulling the karmic theme that is rising up for the ruling 11s this week so that they may, in service for their growth, their expansion, for their evolution. And so let's see what rises up. Just feeling into the group, and it's very heady. All right. Fascinating. All right, ruling 11s. Do you have your head in the clouds? And so when I say head in the clouds, are you experiencing your life fully? Are you fully embodied? Do you have all of these beautiful dreams and experiences that you wish to have, but you might not necessarily be taking action for them? And so you are leaving part of yourself out. Another way of asking you this question is, are you fully embracing life through this body? Do you know that you are a frequency, a spirit, an essence, a soul that is moving through this body to experience life, and you are the chooser of your experiences? Because there's an invitation to come in, to be whole with the divine, to be connected with the divine, the body, your essence, and your life. And just notice what that feels like. Your action is to come into a deeper connection so that you can hear your intuition, so that you can hear the guidance, but take it into the body and take an action, to take an inspired action in the direction of what you want to experience. So just feel that. Are you waiting for life to happen to you? Are you holding yourself back from experiencing things? Are you afraid of being disappointed? Right? And so I'm going to invite you to just feel into your heart. You could place a hand to the heart and just feel what that feels like. And notice that when you feel your heart, you put a hand to the heart, you start to bring the energy back into the body. What would it be like to just be in my body? And so many times we, especially as ruling 11s, I'm not one, but we come in with this inherent wisdom of what life was like. We have this knowing of our past lives, of our past experiences. And many of us don't come fully into the body to experience life fully, because some of us are still holding on to patterns, karmic patterns from past lives. And so are you willing to do that anyway? Are you willing to come in? Coming into the body and experiencing through this body will actually open up different pathways. It will open up your creativity. It will open up your opportunities. Opportunities will come your way so that you can begin to manifest here on the physical plane. And so are you willing to do that? This is such a different energy from all the others. And so I am intrigued. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to play full out here in this body, embodied soul, fully embracing life, fully embracing connection, fully embracing communion, deepening your understanding of unity consciousness? Yeah. And in that unity consciousness, you get to play. You get to discover that here in this 3D world, it's your playground. And this is where you manifest the things. This is where your body is. And so, yeah, I am excited for you. I am curious. Let me know how that resonates. If you didn't watch the week forecast, the numerology forecast for August 14th, I invite you to take this lens to that space and to watch it to see how the collective energy is influencing and supporting your expansion and growth. I'll be curious. Let me know how this resonates. And if you are curious, if you are a numerologist, or even if you're not, if you're curious and want to understand more about numerology, and begin to read the cards and interpret the cards, then I'm going to invite you to the playing card reader certification that we have at the end of August. The link is in my bio. There is a 6-week journey where you learn to interpret, to play, not just for yourself, but with others. And so if you have a business and you want to start bringing this in as more income in your business or another way to receive insights, then I'd love to see you there. All right. Let me know how this resonates. Wishing you so much love and an amazing week. And I'll see you in the spaces. Bye for now.